One, two, three, go. Bambi Zamfana Magriza, also known as the voice of the youth, Marakacheka idea kata botswarke nna Matlhatsi Maroga, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hey! Now, if it's your first time tuning in, I definitely hope it's not the last. Today, I want us to speak about a very popular language in South Africa, isiZulu. Even if you are not from Kwa-Zulu Natal, I'm pretty sure you've had an experience where you had to speak isiZulu. Ngoba you wanted directions at the rank there, and for you to know where you were going, you had to speak isiZulu. Otherwise, you may just be speaking or singing isiZulu because most of your favorite songs in South Africa are songs that are sang ngesiZulu. You don't believe me? I'm telling you, it's very important, especially if you want to be in the entertainment space, for you to know a little bit of isiZulu, understand the language, and be able to speak it. So let's take it back to the year 2000. The year I was born in, 2000, and I want us to look at all the hits from then until now. And you'll realize that most of the songs were actually songs that were sung ngesiZulu. But before we get into this list that I compiled, I want to give an honorable mention to the late Brenda Fassie. What a legend. She released a song in the late 1990s, Ebitiwanye Vulindlela. A song that was sung in isiZulu. That's not the only song where she was singing in the language. She has many other songs where she sang isiZulu, which goes to show you how important it is for you to be able to at least sing in the language. Even if you can't hold a conversation isiZulu, but be able to know a couple of words here and there. Ngiyamthanda, ngiyahamba. If you know those words, I'm telling you, chances are you will become a successful artist. So let's start off in the year 2000. The song Ngalakatha by Mandoza was released. Ngalakatha! I mean, we all know the song. What a jam. It's huge. Also, Mandoza was doing what? Lena, he was singing ngesiZulu. 2001, we have a song Ebitiwanye Mdwembe by Zola 7, who's also a legend, one of the biggest artists to ever come out of South Africa. That song was also sung ngesiZulu. The song even went on to feature on the movie Tsotsi, which was released in 2005, one of the biggest movies to ever come out of South Africa. It was nominated for Oscars. It was a huge movie. If you've never seen it, I would advise that you check that movie out. 2002, Dihamba Nawe, Mafikizolo, Webuti, Webuti, Webuti Mnandi, Hamba Nawe, Hamba Na, Webuti. I mean, come on, they're singing isiZulu, also a huge song. Let's give an honorable mention to Avulekile Amasango by Ishmael, which was also released around 2001, 2002. Avulekile Amasango, ay. He's singing isiZulu. It's a huge song, which they still sing in church until this day. 2003, we saw Squatter Camp coming out with a song titled Umoya, which created a huge storm. I mean, it goes without saying, Umoya is a Zulu word. It was a big song. I'm telling you, isiZulu is very important. 2004, we saw a song rather heard a song Ebitiwanye Sikbuklanga Matolo. Yes, a song by Mzeke Zeke, a pretty big song also. Till this day, when they play it in the tavern in the township, that song goes crazy. 2005, we had a song Sweetie My Baby, baby, uzohlala nguma baby. This one was released by Brix Mabrigado. I wasn't quite sure if I should mention him because there's a lot of things currently going on with Brix, but he did put out that song in 2005. It was a huge song, also sang ngesiZulu. In 2006, we have a song Ebitiwanye Izinja by Mapaputsi. Sometimes you must ask yourself, what would Mapaputsi do? But he released that song in 2005. It was a huge song. Another one that was also released around that time. Which one do we have? I think I have it right here. I can't see. Oh, so Hlangana Marenkeni. Yeah, I had to write that lyric down so that I don't forget it. But yeah, Sweetie My Baby by Brix Mabrigado was released in 2005. Let's move along to 2006, right? Yeah, Izinja, I think we mentioned that already. We had DJ Swoo, Remember When It Rained. I think this one also deserves a special mention. Although the song wasn't sung isiZulu, we have to mention it because DJ Swoo ngumuzulu. Sbu for Sbusiso. But now let's move along to 2007. DJ Cleo was really holding it down. 2007, 2008 was DJ Cleo's era. So he released a song Dihamba Nawe, also sing Hamba Nawe. Hamba Nawe. Ah, what a big song. That one is definitely a classic. And it's what? It's sung ngesiZulu. You see what I'm saying? 2008, DJ Cleo released the song Hands Up. This one wasn't particularly ngesiZulu. 2009, we had Umlilo, where Big Nazi. I mean, come on, Big Nas was running the game at that point, and it goes without saying. They come from Durban, they come from KZN, so of course, the lyrics are sung ngesiZulu. 2010, Professor was doing the most. He released a song titled The Jezebel. Hey, hey, Jezebel. Hey, hey, Jezebel. Jezebel. That song was also huge. I mean, Professor also had a good run, I think from 2010 to like 2013, 2014. That was Professor's time. And most of his lyrics also were in isiZulu. I'm not telling you lies. Think about it. Do you see the pattern? A lot of the biggest artists in South Africa do their thing in isiZulu. I'm not lying to you. 2011, we saw Zahara coming out with a song titled Loli We Loli Wahi. Loli Wahi. I know I just butchered the song, right? And you may argue also that Loliwe was not sung isiZulu. Is it Xhosa? Okay, let me try get the click right. isiXhosa is a language that's pretty much very close to isiZulu, so that's why I'm also giving it a mention. I mean, isiZulu is very important in the entertainment space. Whether we like it or not, there will always be a Zulu artist at the top of the game. Whether we like it or not, there will always be a Zulu song that's doing the most. I mean, from 2000 to like what, 2011? That's a long list. That's well over a decade of isiZulu running things. Many other songs that came out after that. If I had to go through all of them, this video would be very, very long. But let's just fast forward to last year, 2022. What were some of the biggest songs in 2022? Phakatelam Nomfundo Mo, a song that's sung isiZulu. You know what I'm saying? Sete by K.O. Youngstana Blackie. That song was sung isiZulu for the most part of it. In fact, yeah, for the most part, it was sung isiZulu. All those artists do their thing in isiZulu mostly. So it goes without saying. Asive happy muntwam. Most of the songs that become hits in South Africa are sung isiZulu. So this raises the question that if you are somebody who is Limpopo or you come from Mpumalanga, Northwest, do you stand a chance competing with people who are from KZN, people who are from Jozi, who speak isiZulu fluently? Because it almost seems like knowing isiZulu is a cheat code. It goes beyond the music also. Let's look at TV, for example. Most of the television series that we see, the telenovela, the soapy, most of them are Zulu-based stories. We had Yizo Yizo back in the day, a classic, and most of the characters spoke isiZulu. I mean, even the title of the series itself, Yizo Yizo, you can hear isiZulu, right? Most recently, we had Isibaya, which was also really huge before they cancelled the show, but it was also based on what? isiZulu. Leon Schuster went on to make a movie titled There's a Zulu on My Stoop. It was huge. That's why I'm telling you, isiZulu has a lot of influence. Wherever you go in the world and you tell people that you're from South Africa, they will automatically assume that you speak isiZulu because King Shaka has been celebrated all over the world. So many movies were made about the man, so many books written about the man. I can't name a king from any other tribe in South Africa who was celebrated as much as King Shaka was celebrated. You know what I mean? Most of them are Zulu-based stories with Zulu-speaking characters. In fact, even if the story is not Zulu-based, you will find that some, if not most of the characters in that story still speak isiZulu. A perfect example would have to be Movango, which played on SABC2. I think it still does, Kaboma 9 o'clock Monday to Friday. So Muvango is set ko Limpopo, and it's meant to be a story about, you know, Venda people, the chieftaincy and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what it's all about, right? We're supposed to learn about Chivenda. And yeah, I mean, we had a lot of characters who speak Chivenda. I got to know a couple of words, a couple of phrases, Chivenda, because of watching Muvango. Zukodwefa. I think that means I'm enjoying it. Zukodwefa. Yeah, if you are a vendor, please comment and let me know if I did the right thing right there. But my point is, even though it was a vendor-based story, we still had Zulu-speaking people in the story. For example, the Sterine, Tandaza. She can't even speak Chivenda to save her life. She probably knows the words now because she spent so much time shooting Muvango for so many years. But she spoke isiZulu. Even her character, she spoke isiZulu, her home language, right? That shows you how important isiZulu is. And she was also one of the most important characters in that story. Isn't it crazy? To me, it sounds like it is. So let me know, do you believe this conspiracy theory that I have? Or you need to know isiZulu for you to find some sort of success in the entertainment industry? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm looking forward to seeing them, reading them. Nami ngiyasifunda isiZulu phela, nami ngifuna ukuphumelela yanthola. So nami ngiyakhuluma lapho nalapho, angisazi kahle isiZulu sami. Yebo, angishayi kahle isiZulu sami. Kodwa ngiyazama ngoba ngiyazi ukuthi kubalulekile ukuthi ngisizwisise isiZulu, mhlambe ngizothola ithuba ngoba ngiyenza imisakazo yami yase what is radio ngesiZulu? I knew the word, but I think emsakazweni. Yeah. Umsakazo wami, I think that's something like that. Mhlambe ukhozi FM bazongishaya ngocingo bathi ngize ngisebenze nabo. But honestly, I mean, in fact, Ukhozi FM is still the most listened to radio station in South Africa. I think the last time I checked, they had over 8 million listeners. That's crazy. They may not be the richest, but they are definitely the biggest. And it's a radio station that broadcasts in isiZulu. So the entertainment space is dominated by isiZulu. I don't know. It's up to you. Are you going to learn it or not? Remember, comment. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Shout out to everybody who subscribed so far. I saw Warona subscribed. I saw TJ also subscribed. I think we had like 4 subscribers. If I didn't mention you yet, Sawara, I will mention your name in the next video. And if you haven't subscribed, do the right thing. I would really appreciate it. Help me to grow the YouTube channel. A lot more content is coming up. We are going to start shooting interviews also. If there's anybody that you would like me to interview, mention that person, and hopefully we'll be able to bring them onto the channel and find out what they are all about. Much love.